Hey, welcome everybody to Myca Farms. So I'm going to show you guys today what we're doing. If you look over here, that's the main home right now. We're going to build up some signage. We still have some, gravel to move and stuff to get rid of. We want to eventually get our customers to be able to come up and, pull up the car. We're going to get some local eatery stuff here. Like, we're going to have some fun with that. And if you look over to my right, this house here, this beautiful farmhouse, we're acquiring that in next month. And that's going to be our office, where I'm going to live most of the time. And we're going to turn this into an Airbnb. So you can also book mycology tours and come and stay with us for a couple of days at the farm. And we're going to start doing classes, and we're just going to build our community on this property. I really love the idea. We're close to Fort Langley, so come on in. We're 2.5 months into this build. And like I said, if you look over there, that's going to be where we're going to have our little escape. So I'm a retired mental health addictions therapist from Fraser Health. I watched a lot of people die from fentanyl and the fentanyl crisis, and I used to sit at a lot of tables with mayors and executive directors, RCMP, and doctors. So what my goal and my vision is for Myca Farms is not only to make beautiful food for everyone to enjoy, is a nice escape, and we're going to do some sacred space work here, where we're going to have a little place for possibly first responders or nurses or anyone on the front line at a prorated rate to come and spend a week at the farm and chill. We'll have good food, nutrition, we've got therapists, and a place to reboot the soul, as well as learn about mycology, so come check it out. And welcome to the madness. So here you can see we've got some bags right now. We're drying off some of our fruit blocks. They just came out of the big Bubba barrel that we had custom built from another guy. And if you follow me into here, this is where we're colonizing. We're still sort of old schooling everything right now. We're getting our electric again, and you can see how we're colonizing all of our bags. So this is where we colonize all of our different our fruit bags and colonization room. And we went to the rolling racks. They're expensive, but we love the rolling racks because this is how our staff, or me, one-man show for a while. I can just, as these are colonized, I just cut, fold, prepare the bag, and this goes right into our grow room. So this is our workhorse, this cart. We got these at Costco, and they aren't cheap, but when you think about staff costs and what it would cost to hand bomb all these, I just don't even want to think about it. I could literally come, empty a room, and reset a room in one day by myself, and we're holding up to 18 carts per room. So then you come on this way, this is my grain vault. So as you can see, the doors aren't even really put in yet. We've got things kind of going. Here I've got some really good over-colonized grain. We were a little bit behind on the build, so we have couple more days to catch up with our fruit bags and colonization, but I got a lot of grain ready to go. We've got some strains from Mossy Creek, What the Fungus, and even some from Southwest Mushroom Farms. So I love their cultures. I got 13 from Mossy Creek, so I'm trying a whole group of them. And one of the exciting ones I want to really try is called De Ridder. I don't know why they even call it De Ridder, but when I join the mushroom cartel with those boys, then I'll find out. So come on in, obviously, construction. We're still doing up our lights, and that's our custom laminar hood. We built that ourselves. You can see how we have just light filtration in there, and we picked up the filters from this other kind of all-in-one box, but we took the filters out of the box and we took the fans out because we really needed to get our 1100 CFM per each filter. And then this is how I work in the lab. Just sort of stick that right up my butt, and here we go, right? It's a little warm in here. So yeah, this is our lab under construction. So the thing about mushroom farming is it's a very labor-intensive gig. So we've got a little crew here today. This is going to be our actual processing plant. So what we're doing is we're getting our custom walk-in cooler. It's going to go right about here, 8 by 10, 8 by 14. We're just sourcing panels out. I connected with a really good, one of the tips I could tell anybody starting up or expanding or what you're doing, deal with the professionals. I bought some gear before off of Facebook Marketplace. I found some off of Craigslist used, and the used gear, when it came to this one boiler, was a nightmare. It cracked, it blew, like it was just, don't buy used. Unless it's certified with a warranty, it's worth every penny to buy the extra money. So we're going through a really good company. I met their sales rep. The guy shows up, shakes my hand, he's on it, he's giving us the right price, he's gonna quote us on a deal. And his food supply company actually wants to broker our mushrooms. So that's how you do business with these. Like, they've been I'll give them a shout out too. Okay, so Rymac, and this guy's name's Dave, and they've been doing 100 years of business, right? So when I think about what do I want our business and what do I want Myca Farms to do, we want to play with the people at the table already, and they're going to help us get stuff like our fryers ready. We're going to do some mushroom products. We're going to do some tastings. When I have my big food eating competition out here and we have our mushroom cook-off, I'm going to get their company to supply us the gear and advertise. And that's where you'll be seeing a lot more of that. So in here right now we're doing production. There's my partner Tim, the backbone to the making fruit box here. He does not stop. And then here we have our Dubba Bubba. This was a custom made barrel from a friend of mine. They made a double barrel and they literally fused two barrels together and then have insulated it and then just set up a little timer with a thermostat switch. Really good product. We had to rewire some stuff, but we're loving it. And then in here we've got our first test grow room. We got some shots of that before. And that's just, like I said, we're gonna have the sliding doors in here. Again, our workhorse carts, and then here's the left of the construction zone. So the vision is to have this, it's all gonna be empty, and we're gonna be sitting in, this is one room, sorry, no lights yet. If you come in here, I don't know if you can see, actually you can see a little bit. So inside we've got, the ceiling's not done yet, but what we're using for our panels is everything we're doing is food grade. And if you come here for a sec. So everything we're doing is food grade right now. So as a company, we decided we're not pulling punches. I've invested a lot. My first year, I broke a lot of stuff and lost a lot of money, but I also got a lot of experience. And then when you're buying equipment, you can sell the equipment. So as becoming a mushroom enthusiast, finding my passion, watching guys like Paul Stamets with 5 Ways Mushrooms Can Save the World, getting people to put it into their diets. I just feel it's a good company, a good business with ethics, and we're going to use this. So what we're using is this paneling. It's just a nice sheet metal. It's all laminated on one side. So from there, that's kind of where we're at, you guys. So stay tuned, stay updated. We'll keep posting our progress as we go. So I really hope you've learned anything. If you have any comments or if you'd like any questions, you can find us on the website. We're getting our YouTube up, and start chiming in, and let's grow mushrooms.